Hey everybody, Animon Dory here, presenting you with another Naruto chapter review. I was gonna do a first reaction for last week's chapter, but I decided not to, eh, because it wasn't all that good. And when I started thinking about it more, there's a lot more that I didn't say that I want to. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a first reaction for this week's chapter. It'll probably be out by the time this gets put up, and yeah. So we got chapters 689 and 690. Yeah. So 689. We get more of that, of Kakashi's powerful Susanoo and his Sharingan, and it still looks awesome. I've been waiting since he first showed us the Sharingan. I've been waiting for him to get a Sharingan in the other eye. I'm like, when is it gonna happen? Come on. Freaking show us the Sharingan in the other eye. Get the Sharingan in the other eye. I knew it was going to happen, but I'm like, when? When will it happen? Come on, I wanted to get that power up. And he finally has it. It is epic. And then we got Naruto actually strategizing, actually thinking things through, actually planning ahead, because when you think about it, throughout this entire fight against Kaguya, he's been doing all this crazy shit that he couldn't have thought of on the moment. He's not smart enough to think of this stuff in the spur of the moment. This is all complicated stuff that he's coming up with, and there's no way he can do that in the spur of the moment. No, he had to have actually planned this out. And Sasuke's using more of his teleportation powers. It's awesome. And Naruto is like psyching Kaguya out with all of his shadow clones and everything. And Sasuke teleports right next to Kaguya, and Naruto's getting close. And then she goes up trying to get away. And then Sakura's like, "No, bitch!" and just punches her in the back of the head. And she punches her right into Naruto and Sasuke. They grab her with their good arms, and oh my god, that final image was awesome. It was glorious. Oh, such a glorious image. It really brought back memories of how they used to be when they first started off. They were a terrible team, and now look at them. They are a flawless team. Oh, it was near perfection. It was that close to being a perfect chapter for me. For me, anyway. I know a lot of people might disagree. I know a lot of people probably don't like this chapter, but it was close to perfection for me. It really got me. It really got me right here. And yeah, just throw in an image of Hinata, and it would have been perfect. I don't know how. Maybe Naruto's like, we will win this battle. I will save Hinata, and he thinks of Hinata or something. Or maybe we see how Hinata's dream world is going. Maybe she's already had like 6 babies with Naruto at this point in her dream world. Wouldn't surprise me. She's been wanting it for years, for freaking like 10 years now. So wouldn't surprise me one bit. And yeah, and then we got chapter, uh, giving 689 a 9.9 out of 10, and then 690, 690, they seal Kaguya away, and they get Team 7 gathers up, but Naruto leaves and goes to find Black Zetsu. Black Zetsu's like, oh, I'm gonna have to reawaken her again, and Naruto's like, no you won't, no you won't, I'm gonna toss you into the planetary devastation along with your mother. And he doesn't give him the talk no jutsu. I was so worried that Naruto was gonna talk to him and try to reason with him. Like, dude, he is evil incarnate. They've already stated this. He is Kaguya's will. Kaguya wants to be free, so there's no changing him. And he just punches him right into the new moon that's being created. And oh my god, it's awesome seeing the look on Naruto's face. He just, oh my god, it looked awesome. And yeah, so the Sage of Six Paths, he calls forth all the previous Kages and summons them all back and just says, thank you for saving the world. A lot of people hate this chapter because of how it ended. Personally, I kind of like it. Now, I'm not saying it's a great chapter. Far from it. If anything, it feels rushed. It felt rushed to me. Like, all of this happened so quickly. And I'm thinking, maybe he could have made, like, another chapter or something. I don't know. But that's not why I like it. I like it because it really hit me in this chapter that Naruto is coming to an end. It reminded me of how far these characters have come. And seeing their final mission and how it ends, seeing the ending of their final mission together, compared to how they started off, I liked it. I very much enjoyed this final fight against Kaguya, the final villain of the series. She was a great villain. She had quite a lot of personality. Yes, she didn't talk too much, but honestly, I thought that was actually kind of creepy. I thought it was kind of creepy that she didn't talk and she just had her son talk for her. Like, she only got a few lines. And most of the time, she cried. It was legitimately kind of creepy. And you can bet, when it comes to the anime, it's going to be even better. It's going to look even better when it comes to the anime. You can bet that. Yeah, so I very much enjoyed chapter 690. It's not a great chapter, but I still think it's a good chapter. And yeah, Naruto's ending. If my suspicions are correct, there's only going to be 10 chapters left. I suspect that the series is going to end at chapter 700. That the 700th chapter will be the final chapter. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. It looks like that might very well be the case. Because we're supposed to be getting a new the new Naruto movie, Naruto Shippuden, the last movie, is supposed to be coming out in November. So I believe that it's going to be 700 chapters. It seems like that's all we have time for. And yeah, so that's pretty sad. It really hit me in this chapter. Naruto is ending. We are in the last 10 chapters of the series. If my suspicions are to be correct. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm finally gonna know how it ends, but I'm sad. I am very sad because I grew up with Naruto. While most kids grew up reading Dr. Seuss or Arthur or The Hungry Caterpillar or any of those other children's books, I spent most of my time reading manga, usually Naruto or Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Naruto one-shot manga came out in 1997 when I was 4, and I loved it. I loved it. It was amazing. And then in 1999, when I was 6, the official series came out, and I was so happy. I was finally able to read an entire series about that one-shot manga that I had read. And I've been with the series ever since. And I'm going to say it right now, because I'm sure a lot of you suspect it, and I know I'm going to have to tell you at some point. The main reason why I'm so obsessed with Naruto getting together with Hinata was because Hinata was my first crush before I even liked girls, to be honest. Yeah. Well, I had noticed girls by the time I grew a crush on Hinata, but I didn't really have any real life crushes. Hinata was very much my first crush, and I knew she wasn't real, but I still had a huge crush on her. And Naruto, I enjoyed Naruto because I often felt like I was him. I did not have the best childhood growing up. I didn't really get along with most kids my age in elementary school. What few friends I did have, they were pretty much jerks and morons. And yeah. And a lot of people just ignored my existence, just refused to acknowledge my existence, and I wanted to do anything, anything to get them to notice me. So when I read Naruto, I felt like I was him because I could relate. I was in the same situation. And yeah, so I love Naruto. I have I have been in love with the series since I was a child. And now it's coming to an end. It's really sad. So, 10 chapters, and then that's it. That'll be it for my chapter reviews. And thank you so much for watching. I'll be putting up a first reaction video tomorrow, as well as videos for the chapters of Bleach and Kenichi that I missed. So three manga videos tomorrow, and a another episode of the Kim Possible Vlogs. Gonna be putting 4 videos up tomorrow, so you can look forward to those. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.